Sneaky husbands.
Two-timing wives.
Bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now,
They're about to get busted.
Do we value creativity on this show?
Well, of course.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Because nobody's more creative than a cheater trying to avoid getting caught.
Oh, yeah,
They're
very.
also pretty dumb, but
So
yeah.
while we don't approve of their behavior, Brooke does admire and applaud their resourceful ingenuity.
She
And
did say yes at first, Jeff.
she did. I heard it.
mean-
We all did. And today we're going to see that right brain thinking on full display as
Wow.
listeners share the creative ways their dumb exes tried to get away with being unfaithful. Starting with Brian, tell us how you busted your significant other.
So I go to my high school reunion, and I bring my girlfriend with me.
Okay.
And at one point, she's not with me. I don't see her, and I'm thinking she's getting another drink or stuck in some sort of small talk with somebody.
Yeah. It's
Right.
always nice
In the
to
bathroom.
date someone that can, like, be on their own at a party.
Yeah,
you know, like, it's
totally.
really freeing.
Yeah, and it's my high school, so, I
Yeah.
figure maybe she's bored or whatever, and I
Totally.
go looking for her.
Uh-huh.
And I go out in the hall, and there's a group of people out in the hall,
Yeah.
and they're all, like, whispering and giggling.
Oh.
It's like high school again, like we're by the lockers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're having flashbacks.
Yeah, and I go over, I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're, shh, quiet. And they tell me to listen. And there's two people hooking up in the janitor's closet.
Classic.
Oh.
Yeah, which would be great, except one of them is my girlfriend.
Yeah, darn. Hopefully it wasn't also the janitor
She
himself.
made quick work. Reunion.
It was not the janitor. It was my old high school principal,
Oh.
who's like 75 years old.
Oh.
Wow.
Older man.
At least he didn't do that while he was still in school. So
She likes a man in charge.
there you go.
Yeah, he's running the
All right.
place.
Well,
All right.
Brian, that really
Yikes.
sucks.
That really scars you.
Yeah.
It really does.
Don't go to the next reunion.
Yeah.
Or don't bring your girlfriend to it.
Or my principal.
Yeah.
Totally.
Let's go to Leslie. Leslie, tell us how you busted your significant other.
Well, I let myself into my boyfriend's house a day before he got home from vacation.
Okay.
I went to grab some food,
Okay.
and I kind of noticed how bad his fridge smelled. It was like bachelor level bad, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and he's out of town. Like, you
Yeah.
always forget one thing in the fridge when you leave, and you're like,
Sometimes that baking soda trick doesn't work, though.
no.
The baking soda has mold somehow.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Well, so I thought I'd be nice, and I cleaned it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
Good
Oh, my
girlfriend.
gosh. That's super nice.
Yeah, but in the back of it, I find a small cake with Happy First Anniversary Babe on it.
What?
Oh.
Oh, he got a cake for you guys and ate part of it without you.
Yeah, like, what, are you going to eat
No.
a stale cake when he gets back?
Our anniversary was not happening. Like, our anniversary's in like 2 months.
What?
Oh, no.
What happened?
So he got home, and I was waiting for him with the cake and a new candle lit on it.
Oh.
He comes to the door, looks at me holding it, shocked.
Oh.
He admits that he's been dating 2 women at the same time for the last year.
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
Good. And he's thoughtful enough to remember both anniversaries.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where the creative thing came from.
Yeah.
I know. He's a good one. You better not let him get away.
I know you may want to add a third. I'll get taken care of with him.
Oh, no, Leslie. I'm so sorry.
that side.
Finally,
Darn.
let's go to Dominic here. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
I was at my girlfriend's house, and I went to the bathroom, and I saw a sticky note on the mirror that said, "You're so beautiful."
Oh.
Aw.
Some people like to put affirmations up.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly. So I went and asked her, and that's what she said. She says she's just been leaving herself encouraging notes around the house.
Oh.
Yeah, and I thought it was a positive thing. Made sense. I'd just seen a few more here and there. Didn't really think anything of it.
Oh, okay. She
Okay.
really needs to affirm herself,
Yeah.
apparently. Like,
He's actually arguing against him, actually.
writing underneath them.
I'm sorry, computer screen, but
Yeah.
she's not that attentive.
Yeah, not that pretty today.
Not today.
I'm just kidding, Dominic.
Sorry, we joked.
She's your ex, so it's fine.
Hey, we all need a little bit of affirmation. But
Yeah.
what ended up happening is a few weeks later, I'm spending the night. I lay down in bed, and I feel a Post-it note on the other side of the pillow.
Oh.
Wow.
And I pull it out, and it says, "Thanks for a great night."
Oh.
Great is all caps. by the way.
I mean,
Wow. That's quite the affirmation.
you don't think that she had a good time by herself? It's a possibility.
I bought a $50 pillow recently, and I would leave a love note for it every night, too. They are so nice.
I was
Wow.
not thinking
Memory
pillow.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure, that Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah.
I'm not against her having a good night by herself, but this was weird. I mean, I had to ask him, like, do people say this to themselves? I don't know. So I confronted her. I was like, what's this about? And, yeah, she let it all out. She turned red. She started crying.
Oh, yeah, they always cry.
Yeah.
It was funny because she said she shouldn't have cheated with a guy who wrote notes.
Oh, that's where she went wrong. So
I
specific.
got to date those illiterate guys next time.
Yeah,
Darn it.
now we know why Brooke was doing that.
Yeah.
Access to Post-it notes. Did it again.
I got the Post-its, I just don't know what to do with.
Dude, Dominic, that sucks, man.
Hey, I just now put notes up that say don't get cheated on again.
Hey, well,
For the next guy,
The
let's
daily
go.
reminder.
you take a little something from every relationship, even the bad ones. Hit up our text board at 78592. If you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, you could be on the next edition of Busted. Your phone tap is coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Sneaky husbands,
Two-timing wives.
bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now,
They're about to get busted.
This might come as a shock to everyone, but I love lying.
What? Why would you love lying?
I
Lying is
really
terrible.
do. I love lying in a hammock. I love lying on a massage table.
I love that, too.
I love lying under the blankets in a cheap motel room by the highway till I hear a knock at the door from a husky stranger and I shout, "Come in and find me." So lying is great.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I hate though?
What?
Is liars.
Oh, now we're mad,
Okay.
right?
So just to be clear, I like people who lie, but not people who lie.
Yeah. That husky gentleman at the doorway better be honest.
Yeah, and today we've got some listeners who were lied to by their dumb, unfaithful exes, and we're going to hear their stories right here in Busted, starting with Nicole. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Okay, so my family used to do these murder mystery dinner parties.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I've never done those, but I hear they're so fun.
I've only done the real murder ones, so yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
But the fake ones are fun.
Yeah, they're fun. Like, everyone's given a character you have to play, and you go around talking and trying to figure out who the murderer is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Clue.
Right.
Yeah.
So one night, someone turns the lights off, like, as part of the thing, right? The lights go off. And then maybe 5 seconds later, I hear my mom scream.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I run into the kitchen, and, like, over by the pantry area, I see my boyfriend, like my current boyfriend at the time, without his shirt on.
What?
What?
And he's getting caught doing stuff with my cousin.
Oh. It was part of the script, honey.
With the cousin?
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
said. He said it was part of the script. He was like, it says that we're secret lovers, so we're just playing the
Okay.
part.
Yeah. All right. It's acting.
That's not the stabbing that they were talking
Oh,
about.
God.
Oh,
That
let's,
was aggressive.
yeah, let's move on and go to Kevin. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
All right. So my story is actually back from high school. I went to my girlfriend's house before she was home. So I was trying to set up a promposal in her front yard.
Oh, those are cool.
God, those have gotten so elaborate. It's
Yeah.
wild.
Hey, I started the elaborate, okay? I used to do this all the time.
What was your strategy, Kevin? How did you ask it?
Yeah. So I wanted to ask her to prom with like roses and candles that spelled out her name.
Cute.
Why'd
Yeah,
you sigh there, Brooke?
Just so cliche. But you're a high school
I
student.
started-
I get it.
What do you
I get
expect?
it. I get it.
Okay, I think that's sweet.
So yeah, I guess later I go back when I know she's getting home from cheerleading practice.
Okay.
Except that I see her get out of her car with another guy from school.
Okay. Well, maybe she just got a ride.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. I could just be friends.
Well, but then she sees the promposal, with a question mark spelled out in roses, and she looks at him and says yes.
Oh.
Oh, she thought he was.
Oh, my.
You set it up
Did
for
he
him.
take credit for your promposal?
He took full credit for my promposal.
Oh, then that man
man.
is Jason Derulo.
Dude, that
Mr.
guy is
Steel
like-
Girl.
That guy's like my luck. You know?
What did you do? You didn't jump in and be like, no, that was from me?
I told her that I did it, and she ended up calling me a liar.
Oh. Did you go to prom still? Because that must have been rough.
I went alone.
Oh,
God. That's good. Yeah, I showed her you crying in the corner.
Yeah.
That shows her.
At least take your mom with you if you're going to prom. You don't want to go by yourself.
Poor guy.
Oh,
hey,
dude.
she peaked in high school. Don't worry about her.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
He's like,
okay.
You're listening, though. Just in case.
No,
Yikes.
they're probably married.
I mean, she was a cheerleader.
We got time for one more. Let's go to Gina. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Yeah, it happened a few years ago. I was finally fulfilling my goal of bungee jumping.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Adventurous.
My boyfriend loved it. He did it with his buddies all the time. So he bought me a jump.
Okay.
And yeah, he gave me a kiss. I got all strapped up and finally had the courage to jump off the bridge. It was freaky, amazing, awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Such a rush.
Jump off the bridge. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights too. So it was a big deal for me.
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. And then when it was done, I was like dangling there and waiting, and I was like looking up. I'm like, okay, this is taking longer than expected. And
I always wondered how you get off of that.
They literally pull you up slowly.
Oh, they do
So you have
upside
to
down.
reverse upside down.
Or like unbuckle and drop, but
There
yeah.
may be unbuckles. I
I
don't
think you're
so.
still pretty high up in the air,
Well,
typically.
I'm just saying that's the quick way down.
Yeah.
but
It's like, I got a hunting knife. Don't worry.
All right, so you're waiting to be
Yeah.
reeled back in.
yeah, and so after like a long time, it took a while, they finally get me reeled back in, and my boyfriend's not there, and I'm like, to the worker, I was like, oh, where, and she goes, oh, yeah, your brother is over there. And my quote-unquote brother was kissing the person managing the location.
Oh, damn. That's so
Oh.
quick.
I was wondering how he could afford to go so often.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He
That
goes
makes
all the
sense.
time.
You could pay with kisses? That's so
yeah,
cool.
apparently.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like the highest high for you and the lowest low within like
Oh,
a 5-minute period.
Pun intended.
Yep.
Oh,
It
you
was.
poor thing.
Oh, man.
Anyway, no more bungee jumping for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start dating skydivers.
There you go. Hit up our text board, 78592. If you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, you could be on the next edition of Busted. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Sneaky husbands,
Two-timing wives.
bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now,
They're about to get busted.
John D. Rockefeller once said, "Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great."
Oh.
Hey,
I
Now-
feel like he cheated a lot. I feel like those Rockefellers.
Yeah, I don't think he meant that about significant others, but it seems like some people have definitely taken it that way.
Yeah.
No matter how they took it or where they took it or who they took it from, it's not right. It's called cheating, and we don't approve. And that's why we encourage you to come on our show and share the story of how you caught your ex getting their oyster Rockefellered. And we have a few
That was
people
good.
on the line ready to share, starting with Terry. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Hey, I was seeing this guy for about 6 months.
Okay.
And one day I asked him to do me a favor. One of my favorite authors was in town for a book signing.
Oh, okay.
And I was working, so I couldn't even go myself. I was really sad about it. So he was home, and I asked him, hey, can you go stand in line and get this book signed for me?
Oh, my God. You're a true fan.
That
Wow.
is extreme.
And he's a real boyfriend if he's willing to do that.
This is a definite boyfriend task.
Yes, but when I got home, he was being very weird.
Huh.
Like
Yeah.
how?
You didn't get it?
I don't know. I mean, and I asked him, I was like, did you go? Did you get it signed? Like, where is
Yeah.
it? And he said he felt bad because he lost the book.
Oh.
What? You had one job. One job was to get the book signed and bring it back.
What the heck?
I feel like I'm the only one not shocked in this story.
Now that I think about it, yeah. But I was actually really disappointed at that moment.
Yeah?
But the next day, I was actually getting something out of his car,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
and I saw the book.
Oh. You found
Well,
it for
there
us.
it is.
Hey.
Yeah, you just left it in the car.
Yeah. It was under his driver's side seat.
Okay.
So I opened it, and there was a note on the inside saying, "Thanks for the fun time," with a winky face.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Did he hook
Well,
up with the
yeah.
actual author
Is it
or
like-
just somebody else there?
Do authors get like man groupies just
Oh,
like
they do actually.
pop stars?
I asked him about it, and he blamed me.
Yeah, well,
your fault,
It was
yeah.
your idea.
He said that most book authors are ugly. He wasn't expecting her to be this young, hot girl.
Yeah.
I was like, are you serious?
Well, you should warn your boyfriends if you're sending them into a situation like that.
And he meant that he was attracted to her mind.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Young, hot,
Yes.
sexy, curvy mind.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Terry.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
but
sure.
hey, good talk for the book club next week.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
kind
bet-
of know the author
Just
really well.
white it out and save the signature on
I
it.
bet Terry gave up reading forever from that
Yeah,
point on.
true.
Right, Terry?
Thank you.
Let's keep going. We're going to Joseph here. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Yeah, so pretty much my work, they hosted a silent auction for charity. And it was in this huge space where you could wander around, look at the options on different tables, and then just put your name down.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Like in a convention center.
Yeah,
or
you like
something.
put, you put your
ballroom.
bids.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So I actually spotted my fiance putting her name down on something, but I don't think she saw me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And later on, when I asked, like, what did you bid on?
Yeah.
She pretty much told me she decided not to bid, but I kind of knew the main guy at the auction, and he told me that she won something.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you know what she won?
I do. She won a romantic 5-day trip to Hawaii.
Oh, congrats.
Paradise.
Yeah, that could even be a honeymoon since you guys are fiancés.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's what I thought, but sure enough, a girl's trip suddenly popped up, and I made sure to just kind of follow her to the airport. And
Just kinda, okay.
Yeah, so you're not suspecting anything.
Especially a girl's romantic trip together? That's a little odd.
That is weird.
Yeah, except it was with my boss.
Oh.
Your boss and your girlfriend?
Oh.
Yeah, she was trying to leave with my boss.
Did they at least bring you back some macadamia nuts or like
You get a lay
a lay or
Dude,
something?
is no one else pissed that she paid for it instead of the boss?
It went to charity, Brooke.
Yeah. Oh no, Joseph.
In hindsight, I could laugh about it now, but it
You're
didn't
not
hurt.
laughing, though.
All right.
But someday.
Yeah.
Finally, time for one more. Let's go to Amy. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
I was going to a weekly fitness class with my boyfriend, and it's one where everyone wears a heart rate monitor, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you're like in the zone.
Yeah.
Burning the most fat as possible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Well, your score in this class is put up on the board to make things more competitive, you know, to motivate you.
Uh-huh.
And I'm crushing it one day on the stationary bike. I'm feeling good. I look on the board, and I'm third. But my boyfriend and someone else are above me on the board.
Uh-oh.
I hate that. I'm sorry. On the Peloton, my husband always beats me. And it drives me nuts.
He's just out of high blood pressure.
Yeah.
It's something different.
Yeah, well, I hope you guys are sitting down because here's the clincher. I'm trying to look in the class mirrors, but I don't see my boyfriend anywhere. But he's obviously working out, right? I mean,
Uh-oh.
He's beating you, yeah?
yeah. But that is until someone comes into the gym saying there's two people hooking up in the locker room.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he was putting in more energy than he normally does with you.
No.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the way to find out you're busted.
That's going to be a fun car ride
Yeah.
home.
So do you like congratulate him on his number one finish? Or?
Oh, no. I took my water bottle and I poured it all over his
Oh,
head.
yeah. He probably needed the cool down.
You're better off without
Hit
it.
up our text board, 78592. If you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, you could be on the next edition of Busted. Phone taps coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.